Affirmations and visualizations are a wonderful part of the creative process. We like to describe the creative process as a three-step process. And most people don't initially see it quite this way. But once you get a sense of this, your creations come into place often much more quickly. Step one is where you ask for what you want. It's where the contrast helps you to define what it is you want. And of course, you always know more clearly what you do want when you are aware of what you don't want. So the variety is very helpful. In that contrasting experience, these rockets of desires literally shoot forth from you. Step two is Source answers your request. So step one happens without you needing to worry about it or work on it, because life just provides enough variety that desires are naturally born from you. And Source follows that rocket of desire and literally becomes it. When life causes you to ask, it is given. But what happens is, you're asking often from your place of knowing more clearly what you don't want. So even though Source knows what you want and becomes a vibrational match to it and calls you incessantly toward it, if you are not a vibrational match to what you're asking for, you can't let it in. You don't allow it, you see. So step three of the process is you must be a vibrational match to your desire. In simpler terms, you can't feel the need for money and the discomfort of lack of money and let the money in. It's a different vibration. If you feel poor, you can't become prosperous even though you're asking for prosperity and even though Source has lined it up for you. You have to be a vibrational match to what you're asking for. And that's why it is so important that you pay attention to the way you feel and you keep reaching for improved feelings of relief so that you can, by reaching for better feelings, coach yourself into vibrational alignment with the very things that you are asking for. So, affirmations or visualizations are really the way that you apply step three. Most people think that they are step one. They think that the affirmation or the visualization is how I ask the universe for what I want. But you've already asked the universe for what you want through the living of life, through the feeling of contrast, through the launching of the rockets of desires. And Source has already answered what you want. The solutions to your problems have already been given. The answers to your questions have already been given. But you must find a way to make yourself to them. And so, when you speak an affirmation, when you say, it is my desire to achieve this, and I see myself already having achieved it. Even though at first, when you speak the affirmation, you may not believe it. In time, as you speak it, you come into the allowing of it. And of course, there are many people speaking affirmations who are not receiving what they are speaking because they're using words and wanting the words to make it so. But the universe does not respond to your words. The universe responds to your vibration. And your emotions indicate what your vibration is. So if we were standing in your physical shoes, we would use affirmations to talk ourselves into better and better and better feeling places. So you're using your affirmations just to call you a little bit further from where you are to where you want to be. Building your own bridges, so to speak. Creation is such a wonderful thing, and being a deliberate creator is just as good as it gets. Of course, everyone is thinking and therefore offering vibration and therefore attracting. But many people are offering most of their vibration in response to what they're observing. So as they observe what is, they get more of it. As you decide that you want to be a deliberate creator, you begin to more deliberately think about what you want and why you want it. And it's interesting that you can only think about what you want from where you currently stand. That's why you are an eternal creator. So from where you stand, the contrast provides clarity about what you think you want from where you now stand. So you set forth your intentions from where you stand. It's all you can do. But then you stand in a new place. The most wonderful thing about this journey of creation is that as you want something that you don't have, and then you think about it and you speak about it and you visualize around it and you find the feeling place of it until you become a vibrational match to it, then you receive it. And along with that manifestation comes a whole nother set of variety that of course causes you to now know more clearly from where you stand what you now want. And so no one can ever stand in one place and figure out what they're going to want forevermore. It is a constant amending process. So what you do is you appreciate what is right now, while from your now perspective you continue to amend your decisions about what you now want. And this prolific universe, this abundant universe, you have at your fingertips the energy that creates worlds. There is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. But you can never figure out what you will always be or always have or always do from any one place. It will constantly evolve. That's why this journey is so delicious. As you are living life which inspires within you a desire, and then you take the time to feel your way into vibrational alignment with your desire, only then will that desire be allowed by you into your experience. So once you allowed it, then if you see others who have not yet figured out how to allow it, you may realize that you can help them by teaching through the clarity of your example that appreciation and feeling good is what puts you in the place of allowing good things to come to you. But if you should see them and then feel bad that they have not yet allowed it, now you have changed your energy and now you are no longer a vibrational match to what you had allowed either. So feeling bad for others who have not figured it out only causes you to release it from your experience also. It also is a shortage orientation to say that person does not have something because I have it. In other words, there is not a finite amount of abundance, and if you receive it, you are depriving someone else of it. In fact, the opposite is true. When you let the contrast that everyone has surrounding them provide you with an idea of what you want, and then you line up with the idea so that you are in vibrational integrity with this idea or desire, now it must be realized by you. And that is such a wonderful example to offer for others. But if you believe that there is only so much to go around, and you are getting it, first of all, you could not let yourself receive it under those conditions, you see. You must know that there is enough for everyone, and those who are not allowing it into their experience are not being deprived of it because someone else did allow it into their experience. You would never say, I have been well for the last 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 years. And I am so well, and those people over there are sick. I think I will be sick for a few years to allow some of those sick people to be well. You don't look at it that way because you know you're not using up the wellness and depriving them of it. And you are not using up the abundance and depriving them of that either.